Every single morning, the moment you open your eyes, your body is already running low on water. You don't have to feel thirsty for this to be true. It's happening silently while you sleep. Research shows that losing just 1 to 2% of your body's total water volume overnight can quietly drag down brain performance and slow your metabolic rate by as much as 20%. And yet, millions of people roll out of bed and pour themselves a coffee before drinking anything else. I used to do the exact same thing until I discovered what one simple glass of water can actually do. So before you reach for that mug tomorrow morning, let me walk you through what science actually says. Point 1. Overnight rehydration and brain recovery while you were asleep last night. Your body was running a massive behind-the-scenes maintenance program. Your cells were quietly patching themselves up. Your brain was flushing out waste proteins and toxins. And organs like your liver were actively filtering and processing everything from the day before. All of that work demands water. And because you aren't drinking anything for 7 or 8 hours, you naturally wake up in a mildly dehydrated state, even if you feel completely fine on the surface. Studies have confirmed that dehydration at even just 1% of body weight is enough to impair your working memory, reduce your ability to concentrate, and noticeably lower your overall mood. Drinking a full glass of water first thing in the morning directly corrects this hidden deficit fast. Within minutes, you'll notice sharper thinking, faster reaction times, and a more alert mental state, compared to staying dry, and especially compared to going straight for coffee, which makes it worse. Coffee is a mild diuretic, meaning it actually pulls water out of your system rather than replenishing it. Rehydrating first sets the stage for better energy levels and dramatically fewer mid-morning headaches. Point 2, immune system support here is something most people never connect to their morning routine. Your immune system needs water. Staying properly hydrated helps your body maintain the precise fluid balance that keeps immunity strong. That balance is critically important for your lymphatic system, which is essentially your immune highway. The lymphatic system is responsible for transporting white blood cells and other infection-fighting agents throughout your entire body so they can detect, identify, and neutralize pathogens before you get sick. When you are dehydrated, that process becomes sluggish. Your immune response gets slower and weaker. Water is also necessary for producing lymph fluid, which is the medium those immune cells travel through. Drinking water first thing in the morning ensures your lymphatic system is properly primed from the start, giving your body its best possible chance at defending itself against whatever you encounter during the day. Point 3. Metabolism and weight loss. Drinking water on an empty stomach in the morning may also be one of the simplest weight loss tools you have never thought to use, and the science behind it is surprisingly well documented and solid. One study found that people who drank a full glass of water before breakfast ended up consuming roughly 13% fewer total calories during that meal compared to the people who skipped the water. Part of the reason is mechanical water fills some space in your stomach and triggers stretch receptors that send genuine fullness signals directly to your brain, making you feel less urgency to overeat. But there is another effect worth noting, one called water-induced thermogenesis, which sounds complex but simply means your body has to burn calories to warm the water up to match your internal temperature. Research shows that drinking cold water can spike your metabolic rate by up to 30% briefly, with the effect lasting around 60 minutes, which works out to roughly 48 extra calories daily. That might not sound dramatic, but over the course of a full year that adds up to about 5 pounds of fat, burned off without modifying a single other thing in your diet or your exercise routine whatsoever. Point 4. Digestive health. Your digestive system is another major beneficiary of that first glass of water you drink each morning. Drinking water on an empty stomach flushes out any residual waste material sitting in your gut overnight, gently cleans the stomach lining, and signals to your gastrointestinal tract that food is on the way. This premeal hydration stimulates the natural production of gastric acid and digestive enzymes, which means when you actually sit down to eat breakfast, your stomach is primed and ready to break it down. You are less likely to experience bloating, cramping, or that heavy, uncomfortable feeling after eating. When you have properly hydrated your digestive system before introducing food into it in the morning. Water also supports peristalsis, the rhythmic muscle contractions that physically move food through your intestines, which helps keep you regular and reduces constipation throughout the rest of your day. Point 5. Skin and hair. If you want better looking skin and healthier hair, the solution might be simpler than any product sitting on your bathroom shelf. It could just be the glass of water you skip every single morning. Your skin cells need adequate moisture to maintain their elasticity, plumpness, and youthful appearance. Dehydration makes skin look duller, more lined, and noticeably less firm than well-hydrated skin does. Proper hydration also helps your body flush out the toxins and inflammatory byproducts that contribute to clogged pores, blemishes, and that flat, lackluster tone that no amount of concealer fully covers up. Research published in the Clinical, Cosmetic, and Investigational Dermatology Journal found strong evidence that increased daily water intake measurably improves skin physiology, including its texture and function. Your hair follicles also depend on adequate hydration to produce strong, resilient strands from the root. Point 6. Natural detoxification. Detox teas, cleanses, and 3-day juice fasts get all the headlines, but your body already has a far more sophisticated detoxification system built right in, and it runs on one thing: plain water. Your liver, kidneys, and digestive tract form a powerful natural filtration network that works around the clock to process waste, neutralize toxins, and clear harmful compounds out of your bloodstream. Water is the essential medium that makes all of this possible. It is literally what carries waste out. Drinking water first thing in the morning jumpstarts this system right after its longest rest period, giving your kidneys the hydration they need to filter your blood efficiently at the start of the day. Unlike expensive detox products that lack meaningful scientific support, staying properly hydrated is a proven, studied, and completely free way to actively support your body's built-in cleansing processes. If you want to take it one step further, try dropping a slice of lemon or a wedge of grapefruit into your morning glass. A simple and refreshing way to add a bit of extra flavor and antioxidant benefit. Why morning specifically? You might be wondering if hydration matters so much. Why focus specifically on the morning timing? The answer comes down to the unique physiological state your body's in after a full night of fasting. After 7 to 9 hours with no food or water, your cells are at their most depleted and receptive. Your digestive tract is completely empty and primed, and your metabolic processes are ready to restart. Drinking water at this exact window amplifies its benefits far beyond what the same glass delivers later. In the day, when your system is already mid-process and less responsive to that initial rehydration push, it helps flush overnight toxin buildup more effectively, activates your metabolism at its peak window, and prepares your stomach to absorb nutrients from your first meal at maximum efficiency and completeness. Drinking enough water throughout the rest of the day absolutely still matters and should not be skipped. But that very first glass you drink immediately after waking up is the one that sets the tone entirely. Think of it less as a health trick and more as a daily foundation. Get that right, and every other positive habit you build on top of it will have a stronger, more compounding effect on how you feel. So starting tomorrow morning, before the coffee, before the phone, before anything else, drink water. 1 glass is all it takes to rehydrate your brain, fire up your metabolism, and support your immunity. It is genuinely the lowest effort, highest return habit you can build into your entire morning routine. If you found this video useful and want more straightforward health content just like this, subscribe and hit the notification bell so you don't miss the next one. It takes 2 seconds and helps a lot.